Hello everyone, Heartbeaks here back with a review for you guys. This is my second video of the day, everyone. As you know, I'm ready for clothes now. I took a shower not too long ago. Anyway, everyone, this is my second video of the day, and my next review for Always a Horror Month, everyone. Which is going to be the movie Coraline. But before I get to review everyone, I just wanted to thank everyone for. Thank you guys for quite my channel just recently hit the 70 subscriber mark, so thank you guys for giving my channel to 70 subscribers. Getting closer and closer to 100 subscriber mark, everyone. So thanks again, you guys. So, everyone, you know, I can record the phone again. We lasted a little longer than I expected. And also taking care of some stuff around the house. But by the time I was in the middle of doing that, my mom came back and stuff. So I didn't want to disturb her, so I'm recording this to the phone. So I didn't realize I'm still doing the review for you guys. So anyway, everyone, this video I'll be doing is gonna be the next Halloween slash horror month review, everyone. Which is gonna be the movie Coraline, everyone. So and sorry, what that cough there for a second. Like I mentioned earlier today, I've been dealing with a little bit of a cold, but I'll still do a review for you guys. So, let's get started, everyone, with the review. First up, the plot synopsis. The movie focuses on a girl named Coraline. Her and her family just recently moved into this house, which is a series of apartments. And Coraline finds it a little boring there and stuff like that first, but then she discovers an alternate world that looks very exciting, and she really enjoys it more than her real life world and stuff like that. But as the movie goes on, she finds out that not everything in that world is as joyful as it seems to be. As far as the plot synopsis for Coraline, I'll go into major spoilers. So now onto my general thoughts of the movie, everyone. Now, everyone, like I said before, this is Leica's first ever animated film, everyone, and I've heard a lot of praises for Leica's films. Although to be honest, I have only seen one Leica animated film before I see Coraline. That was Paranorman, and I really enjoyed Paranorman, everyone. So I was really interested to see what I would think about Coraline, everyone, and guys, I gotta tell you right off the bat here, this, in my opinion, this may be the best movie I reviewed this month so far. Okay, I mean, the stop motion animation was very well done. From like for the first animated film, yeah, I still think it's on par with the films that worked out that more they've been working on for the past years and stuff like that. Very excellent job with animation for the very first film and stop motion stuff like that. As for characters, I really enjoyed the characters and stuff like that. Coraline was a very well developed character in this movie. And I really enjoyed the side characters too. With my favorite one being Whitey, I think is his name. I found him very irritating. Although all the other side characters were very irritating as well, like the personality and stuff like that. You know. And as for the villain, Other Mother, I found her to be a very threatening villain for Coraline, everyone. So definitely showed. So what? A bit of a cough there, but anyway, Other Mother, I think she was a very threatening villain. They should have done very well. Hey, though, definitely a tough. Should definitely put up a challenge for Coraline, stuff like that. Did a very good job. Give me engage the story of the characters. I said the animation was very well done for a stop motion animated film and stuff like that. I can't really think of anything negatives on the top of my head for this filler one. Which is rare for me. I mean, there are a lot of films I do enjoy. Everyone, but I do manage to find some flaws in films, even some of my favorite movies of all time. But I rarely find any movies that I can't think of any problems on top of my head there with it for seeing stuff like that. And Coraline is now a part of that list or whatever movies I can't really name any flaws with it. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up my thoughts for Coraline, everyone. I think that'd be a good time for the rating system, everyone, for Coraline. For those of you who are new to my review series here, everybody, I got 5 different scores for movies, everyone, or movie reviews, stuff like that. Oh, hiccups right there. One sorry, minute. My highest score is a must buy slash must watch, which goes to some of the best films I've ever seen. I think so. Uh, as it goes to some of the best movies I've ever seen, stuff like that. I think people should. It's definitely worthy addition to someone's movie collection. And then there's my second highest score, which is a Bias Rate, which is not necessarily the best of I've seen. I still think it's a good addition to add to your movie collection, stuff like that. And then there's the middle ground rating, which is the streamer slash rented rating. Well, not necessarily a bad film or anything like that, but I don't think it'll be good enough to see, for people to buy on DVD. But I do recommend them to check out, on streaming services, or just rent it out, stuff like that. And then my second lowest rating, which goes to, which is the awards rating, which goes to films that not necessarily the worst film I've seen. Don't think it's that good. I don't recommend people to buy them, at buy them and stuff like that. Then there's my lowest recommendation score, which is the Bird rating, which is my lowest recommendation score I could possibly get for a movie. It goes to some of the worst films I've ever seen. I think people should avoid those kinds of films at all costs. As Coraline, everyone, those of you who are familiar with my rating scale, and based on how I can't necessarily name any flaws with the film and stuff like that, I really thoroughly enjoyed the movie and stuff like that, and the animations are very well done, very well told story. I really got engaged with characters. I like the personality, stuff like that. So, um, and and at the beginning of the video, I did let you guys know about probably the best film I reviewed thus far in Halloween Such Horror, but one. Coraline gets my highest recommendation score of a must buy slash must watch. It just keeps raising the bar for the standard for Leica's animated films. For me, everyone. So I remember seeing, as everyone before seeing, Coraline. I saw Paranorman. I really enjoyed Paranorman, and Coraline, just keeps raising the bar for the quality I expect from like animation films. I hope they continue the rate they're going with the quality of animated films they've been producing, stuff like that. So, if you guys haven't seen Coraline, I do highly recommend you check it out. And if you're a fan of stop motion animation, then Coraline is a worthy addition to see. And even if you're not that big fan of stop motion animated films, I still do recommend you see Coraline. There may be some. I do think there'll be things that people find interesting. For people who aren't that interested in stop motion animated films. So, I highly recommend you guys check out Coraline if you can. So, sorry, one of my reflexes right there. And everyone, this is maybe a short review. Everyone, they have a shorter review compared to my other ones. Everyone, so. But that's pretty much wrap things up here for my review of Coraline, everyone. My next review for Always on Short Month, everyone, will be a little bit different compared to the other movies I've seen so far this month, because most of the movies I've seen this month are movies I have not yet seen before, but this one is something I saw while I was very young. And I'm going to be checking out to see if it still holds up today or not. That's the Casper movie, everyone. So make sure to stay tuned for that review. We're coming very soon about channel, everyone. And before I end this review, everyone, a very brief update to reviews, everyone. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the reviews out for Halloween / Horror Month by the end of October, which will be tomorrow, Halloween, stuff like that. So I probably will have to make a little semi-extension to Halloween / Horror Month, try to get the reviews done as quickly as I can. Then I'll move on to the next movie review theme month there, which will be Nostalgia Month there, where I take a look back at movies and TV shows that I grew up watching when I was a kid, and see if they still hold up today. Or that'll be the next month theme for our reviews, Nostalgia Month for November, stuff like that. So make sure to stay tuned for that. That pretty much wraps things up for this video, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this review, So next episode, big sign out. See you next video, everybody.